everyone, I'm Carolina Garro and I'm here to replace Jimmy Fallon on the Late Night Show. During this week, we will make a special edition about the Way of Santiago. The Way of Santiago dates back to the Middle Ages with the discovery of the tomb of the Apostle Santiago, which caused that many Catholic pilgrims to visit the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. Today we have with us a pilgrim that is Marina Cordova. She's only 20 years old and is already a professional. Welcome, Marina. Tell us a little about your experience. What path have you taken?
Hello, good night, Carol. The first Santiago de Compostela route I took was the French route. It's called the French route because the French pilgrims take this path, which consists of 800 kilometers.
Oh my god.
I started it from my uncle's house and I walked through Burgos and León, and I finally arrived in Santiago de Compostela. The last path I have taken is the Via de la Plata, which took me 30 days.
And did you start it in Sevilla?
Yeah, and then I passed through Mérida, Cáceres, Salamanca, Zamora and Orense, and I finally arrived in Santiago de Compostela.
Let me ask you something. Do you intend to break any records? Because I can tell you, you will be the best.
Well, I mean, that wasn't my intention, but if I did, I'd be privileged. Also, all the trips I have made, I was with my dog named Jack, which is a great company and support at all times. Now I'm working in several projects related to the trail, and one of them is that I go to different schools to explain my experience and what I know about the path.
That must motivate the kids a lot, mustn't it?
The truth is that I think they find it quite interesting because they learn a lot, because in the past it was completely different.
It's true. Also, we too have been informing about the dress code in the past. And we learned that in ancient times, the pilgrims wear a broad hat to protect them from the sun, a long cloak to protect them from the rain and cold, and a walking staff to defense and support, and hanging they carried a gourd for water and two bags, one for food and the other for alms. And finally, they wore a scallop shell to identify them as pilgrims and not as vagrants. However, Marina, how are you dressing now?
Well, now it's much more normal. There is no dress code, and the most important thing is that you can dress as you like and that you are comfortable and hydrated.
And the most important symbol is the scallop shell, right?
Yeah, and the most amazing thing is that not many people could have it. Only the ones that have complete all the trail of Santiago de Compostela or the last 100 kilometers of it.
And has anything funny ever happened to you? Like while you were sleeping, someone in the hostel snored really hard?
Well, I have an anecdote that I really don't like, but when I tell it to my friends, it seems very funny.
And what it's about, I'm quite curious.
One morning, I was very relaxed while walking with Jack until I noticed there's something sticky and liquid coming down to my head. At that moment, I thought it was rain. But then I looked up to the sky and I saw it was completely clear.
So it wasn't rain?
No, it wasn't. It was bird poop.
And how did you react?
Well, I think like a normal person, you know? But I tried to clean up the mess my hair had become, but I couldn't. So I put a hat in my head so no one could see me in that state.
I would have liked to see you.
It wasn't fun.
Well, Marina, it has been a pleasure to premiere this new section with you, a girl with as much energy as you. Thank you so much for coming.